girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders. This is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Bravery Studios in Garfield, New Jersey. I am Darth Messiah 2.0. I am the mail boy, and I am the CEO. And in case you did not know, every time that I come, it is time to go. And I am now the president of the Fuck Kevin Dunn Club. Since we took down Vince McMahon, since Alex took down Vince McMahon, I'm taking it upon myself to take down Kevin Dunn. And and the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It's the the Stand Podcast, formerly man, fuck Mr. McMahon regime. And now we're in this Helmsley and Stephanie era. You know, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm rubbing my nipples on my side of the screen. Ultimate man for your going to the crawl space, I run to a crawl space, and I second dark motion with getting rid of this bitch face.
Yes. It is now my duty since you helped the world and you took down Vince McMahon. It's my duty to take up the Fuck Kevin Dunn Club. And on the boards, they call him J-Kid.
You already know it's your boy J-Kid, aka the franchise in the building, giving you that Ultra Heelz podcast wrestling news. Yo, I might have to be a member of the fuck,
Kevin Dunn,
whatever his fuck face name is. Yeah, let's get it.
He's the only one left that nobody wants there.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Bruce Pritchard was only there to please Vince McMahon. Bruce Pritchard, he's flexible. He's not just, I'm all about sucking Vince McMahon's ass. He's flexible. I think he can work under Triple H and follow Triple H's vision instead of what we've been getting.
Yeah.
So I'm not completely against Bruce Pritchard still being there.
I mean,
but Kevin Dunn has gotta go.
Kevin Dunn really gotta go.
He's gotta go.
He's gotta go. For real, he does.
Now, Kevin Dunn's title is executive producer as far as the television side of things goes. Nobody in television stays in one job for 40 fucking years. That's just not a thing. Every major sitcom, every major game show, those late night talk, you don't have the same executive producer for 40 years. The Tonight Show, the fucking Letterman, and all of those type of shows, you don't have the same executive for 40 years. You bring somebody else in with fresh ideas to change up the content. And WWE has not done that, so Kevin Dunn has to go.
You gotta go, bro. Vince went. You gotta go too.
He's the last piece left. Kevin Dunn has to go.
You mean the last piece of shit left?
Yes, last piece of shit left. Yes. Yeah, he's gotta go.
He's gotta go.
But I have a feeling he just won't be re-signed when his contract runs out. He'll bow out gracefully.
I sure gotta hope not.
However long that is.
Probably a few years.
Yeah, but I digress. And on a lighter note, Cheeks of the Week, sir.
Yes.
As I say, if you're listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, do yourself a favor, hop over to YouTube, enjoy the Cheeks with us, watch the first 3 minutes of the show, and go back to your normal consumption of our programming. But all regulars this week. We got Jade Cargill and her lovely chocolateness. We've got Mandy Rose and her bronzeness. And in the middle, the MILF of all MILFs, Maurice.
That's how much I've...
I said, look, I'm laughing in my head because you said this when it came down to Mandy Rose. But I remember that dude put that tweet out and was like, look at this African queen. And everybody was like, African? What the fuck you mean? What are you talking about? This woman is white as they can be. What do you fuck?
Hey, slow down. Maurice is my Nubian queen. Oh, fuck what you heard. Maurice is my Nubian queen.
Right now, unless she produces some chocolate milk out them damn things, she's still gonna be vanilla to me.
I kind of like how Maurice is holding them balls, you know?
And she's got the Mrs. Massive balls. Very few people caught on that when she showed up on, Raw last week. That's it's a purse, but it's 2 giant balls. And it's to symbolize the massive balls. Come on, that's fucking beautiful subliminal messaging.
Damn, son.
Hell yeah.
Hey, look, I'm just happy that it ain't the giant grapefruit. So I'm okay with this.
This is true.
Those grapefruits are gone.
Now we finally got some new grapefruits in here.
Now,
This is a certified hood classic.
Now, I want to combine one of our newer segments, Fuck Nigga of the Week. I want to combine that with the Cheeks of the Week.
Boy,
For
I was
this,
great about it.
for this person, I'm gonna leave out the racial slurs that I sent to you, Alex. Between the two of us, I'm gonna leave those out for the sake of YouTube. But this person DM'd me because I reposted Maurice's picture of her lovely cakes, and he said, "That's ugly." Sir, what are you smoking? Even if you are homosexual, you've got to appreciate something like that.
That's some nice.
No offense, that nigga look like Josh from Drake and Josh. and you know I went to his house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he blocked me as soon as I said what I said. He was scared. And the argument was simple. I was like, how you gonna talk about her when you look like this? And I sent her a picture of Drake and Josh, and he blocked me.
Oh man.
I think this is my favorite one this week.
Yeah.
Yes, it was great.
Yeah. And the extension of Cheeks of the Week, the hot sister updates. Natty and her sister are back. Once again, they've got matching bikinis and they're frolicking in the yard. Frolicking in the yard.
Jim and Hart will be proud because I am.
I'm definitely proud in some ways.
Oh yeah, standing all watching their photos go up.
I said this earlier to Darth. Like I am more like into Natalia now because of these pictures. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you like I told Alex, because Alex sent me this yesterday, and I told him I've set alerts for when Natalia posts. You can do that with accounts. You can get immediate alerts when somebody posts something.
Yeah.
I have alerts for her now.
Wow.
That's how into this I am. I'm that invested in this right now.
You're gonna have to give me those alerts.
So fast. I'm already on it, but by the time I said that, I saw you already had liked it. I said, yeah, me and Mo got the alerts on.
I told you, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it like white on rice.
Oh my God.
All right, now, God mode, sir. God mode.
You already know, man.
God
we already
mode.
know. The head of the table.
The last needle mover. The last needle mover.
The tribal chief. God mode. The former Hound of Justice.
What a fucking spectacle. I'm not even calling it a match. It was a fucking spectacle.
It was like a mini WrestleMania.
You can keep your light tubes. You can keep your thumbtacks, your fucking Lego pieces, broken glass. This is how you do a fucking garbage match. This was not a wrestling match by any stretch.
No, it wasn't.
It was not a wrestling match. This is not Flair and Steamboat. This is not Brett and Shawn. This is not fucking Rock and Hogan. This was a fucking mess. But it was a good mess.
Exactly. And this is one of my favorite messes ever.
Oh man.
Look, it was such a good mess to the fact that Brock got a standing ovation at
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever heard Brock get a standing ovation at any match? It's either people hate him or they love him. This man got a standing ovation.
Yeah.
Guys, he brought a fucking tractor into the ring. What? What is this?
Here's my only issue. My only issue is the people in the arena already saw it, so they knew something was going to happen. Now, us at home, we don't see it until the entrance. Mm-hmm. But obviously, you see in the arena, they're setting the shit up.
Yeah.
That's the only negative thing I have to say about it. But this man, did you see him climb on the fucking bucket?
He climbed up
like a fucking monkey.
That form like real quick. What he hungry.
But the climbing, then the mic toss.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
I'm so mad I couldn't get a GIF to save properly.
Yeah.
When Roman gave him the wink in the eye, I don't know if that was planned, but that shit was golden. Like that, I thought
it was
that
so
was
golden.
I didn't catch it live. I was like, in live, I was just like, what the fuck happened to the mic? Did he like land out the ring? But then when they played it back, I was like, yo, that was so smooth.
I caught it live. Look, I caught it live. Look, I caught it live. And I was like, I hope WWE pitches that one day pin comments on their Instagram. And then they did. And I was like, thank you. Because that was the highlight of the video.
That was a great highlight. Right there.
So we've got the fucking tractor. We've got the mic toss. And then this man jumps off the fucking tractor.
I love this moment.
I'm about to say, you know what that reminds me of? Remember Young Brock when he jumped off the forklift with the pallet on it? The Big Show?
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
How did they talk him into doing that tonight? Like, that was crazy.
In my as that happened, in my head, I said, this man needs to do a fucking shooting star again.
Oh my God, he's
Not
gonna make
break
it
his neck this time.
If he died in the ring, please. I'm here for it. I'm here for it if he died in the ring.
That'll be Saturday in Owen Hart, man.
But after this shit, he needs to attempt another shooting star press.
He had some airtime.
Exactly. He went more than halfway across the ring.
Dude, this is why I was like, okay, they didn't let Paul Heyman like announce Roman Reigns. They're doing something. Brock is gonna do something. And this is what happened. He jumped off the tractor into Roman perfectly.
A fucking Luthez press from like 20 feet away.
Word. I'm throwing so much bombs to this fucking match. Hell yeah, bro.
Bruh. He did a loop and then proceeded to put hands on homeboy immediately. Like, man, I rewatched this shit like twice. I don't gotta know that.
I gotta rewatch this match because this match was something.
Yeah.
This match was definitely something.
And what we thought was the pinnacle when Brock went back to the tractor and picked up the ring.
I've never seen some shit like that. What?
Let me tell you, I thought was going to happen. I thought he was bringing that tractor out there to stop the Usos from trying to run down, and he was going to use the part of it to lift things up to lay it down on Roman Reigns so he couldn't get up.
That's what I thought too. I thought the exact same thing.
The funniest stuff about this is the way that Roman Reigns flipped back.
Yes.
First
of all, because I'm sure they didn't practice this shit.
Nah.
So you've got to pull off something where it looks like you fell by accident, and it was fucking beautiful.
Roman sold that shit so well. He sold it so well. Wow, this match, bro.
But like I said, I thought that was the pinnacle. But then, after Paul Heyman, he's groveling. No, he's my tribal chief. Leave him alone. This is my meal ticket. And he gets F5 through the fucking announcement.
He was like, here, keep the belts. Here, that's what you wanted? This is what you wanted? Here.
Just leave my tribal chief alone.
Leave my tribal chief alone. Look at Corey, though. Look at Corey Gray.
Right now, Paul Heyman is the girl that you want in your corner.
Yes.
Because who he did that. If women want to understand how to keep a nigga, you become Paul Heyman.
Yeah, if your nigga is in that life, you've got to be this kind of down. It's
yes, queen, yes, queen, yes, queen.
Take the money, take the cars, just take whatever the fuck you want.
Bing, bing, bong.
Word. Oh my God, this was.
Oh man,
this was such a good messy match.
No, sir. This was not a match. This was a spectacle. This was a spectacle.
This is a good spectacle. Yes, because this definitely wasn't a match.
This was not a match.
Definitely wasn't a last man standing match.
You know what it was? It was 2K 2022 where they just say, you know what? Take the rules off. I'm just gonna fuck niggas up just for the hell of it.
Yes.
About 40.
Yes.
This
when you purposely go for all red body.
Exactly. All red.
It used to be purple. It used to be white. You could go all the way to white. That was like 2K 17 because there was like 5 levels. There was yellow, orange, red, purple, and then white. To get an all white body, man, that's like 45 minutes.
It is. Holy crap, bro.
And the thing was, there was an achievement for it too. No, I'm dead serious. There was an achievement for it.
Look. Can we just talk about the fact that Triple H said that he was going to do something special for SummerSlam, and by goddamn it, this is probably the best SummerSlam I've seen in a long time.
Yes, so our Tribal Chief stood tall as
Of course. Yeah.
as Brock Lesnar was buried underneath the table and the stairs and the Usos.
Brock did look good,
And
though.
Yeah.
Brock did look good. He did look good because of the whole the whole thing that he tried to knock him down with the belts.
Yeah.
And he just kept getting up. Like, all right, let's bury him and all this shit, just like we did Big Show.
Now to what Alex just said, he said I had a theory Triple H was going to do something special. I have another theory.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for all the stunts that they did in this match, this wasn't okay. We're gonna book this in a week. This had to have been booked before Vince got taken out. So I feel like, yes, maybe Triple H gave them more freedom to do different things, but I feel like a lot of this was already planned.
I feel like Triple H did this. I feel like Triple H saw what Vince was going to write for SummerSlam for this match, and started writing down what he would want for this match. And then once he got into play, he sat down with the board and was like, "Let me tell you what Vince got. We're just gonna throw that right into the garbage. We're gonna take this book right here, and we're gonna start from here." I've been writing all SummerSlam 2 months before SummerSlam started.
Word.
Just for me, the time frame doesn't work out. For the logistics of getting the tractor in the arena and making sure it fits down. First of all, Brock driving that shit down that aisleway around the turn. I was like, is he really going to make that fucking turn? That shit was tight.
Bruh, just the farm boy. He tried that shit probably off his damn fucking house. He was going to make that turn.
Oh, I got to make this comment because I was thinking about it all week after this. Yo, he literally did more cowboy shit than Adam Page ever did in his title run. Anything of
Precisely.
Adam Page.
Precisely.
He did the most cowboy shit ever.
He's Adam Page's wet dream.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, what Adam Page looks up to?
Yo,
Hey,
It's what Adam Page wants to be when he grows up.
he wants to be that guy.
Look, hey, I'm on McDonald's. We got McDonald's at home, and he pull out Adam Page.
Man, that was funny.
I fell in love with wrestling again. I fell in love with wrestling again.
Me
Yo,
too,
look,
man.
Charles,
Me
I'm
too.
telling you right now.
This is a great.
Look right now. We normally call these matches down the line, right?
Yeah.
I told my mother-in-law what I thought was going to happen and what was going to happen, and then watched the pay-per-view and was like, "Bro, this is the first time in years I'm fucking wrong, and I like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't never like being right." I said, "I'm liking this era already."
Yep.
I feel like Triple H is off to a good start.
Yeah.
He's off to a good start. Already, like, killing it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, as I was already saying, I have a theory that because of the time frame and the logistics of getting things to change, you haven't seen a lot of Triple H's true influence yet. I feel the only change so far is Triple H allowing people to express themselves. I think that's the only change so far. And now going forward, we will see Triple H's brainchild start to develop. Mm-hmm. Whereas right now he's just adjusting Vince's vision.
I'm about to say, no, we already saw that on Monday. We already saw that on Raw, what Triple H vision already looked like. But we had talked about Raw after we talked about the pay-per-view.
Yeah. So one of the other surprises on the pay-per-view, Bayley is back. Bayley and those buns are back.
Mm-hmm.
Along with,
Oh, yes, finally.
along with Dakota Kai and Io Sky, not Io Shirai. So again, I'm pretty sure Triple H got overruled by the legal department, and they had to change her name.
Don't worry, they'll fight it back. He'll fight it back. But Bayley is finally back.
Yeah.
I'm finally excited. God,
Yes.
did it so right.
Oh, I just had an idea. Remember last week in the Keto Lions had the booty shorts with Taquita on it?
Or Taquita?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need. So you remember the Bayley buddies, the inflatable tube men?
Oh.
She needs booty shorts that says Bayley buddies on her butt.
Okay.
Oh my God! Keeping it to win, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I'm already with it. I'm already with it.
I'm
already with it.
I'm with it.
No, maybe turn 2K on and give her those shorts now.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it!
Just do it.
Just do it. Anybody. Just
Yeah,
do
and
it.
then what they had them do on Raw, they're just attacking everybody and anybody, and we're coming for everything.
They are coming for
I love
everything.
it.
Oh wait, that's not it.
Oh no, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I mean, we did pass this though.
Did
We did pass this because we're. I guess I'll segue into this one.
Oh yes. So yeah, let me bring up the article. I
So-
guess.
So rumor has it that
I didn't intend it to be in that slot. I guess I fucked up the order.
Yeah. It was,
Oh yeah, I'll go to that article.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about it if anything. Rumor has it that they're in the works of bringing Sasha Banks and Naomi back. Since Triple H is in charge. Yeah, they're definitely in the works of maybe a possible return.
Yeah, WrestlingNews.co has reported that an agreement has been made between Sasha Banks, Naomi, and the WWE for them to return to the company.
There you go.
How reliable is WrestlingNews.co? I don't know, but WrestlingNews.co has put their seal of approval on it.
So I guess we gotta take it to the word.
They go on to say, I still see this going either way. They reportedly pulled in lawyers to help them get out of their current contracts. It seems like all will have been forgiving under the Triple H era.
It probably has been, and you know what? I'm okay with it because I feel like a lot of wrestlers left because of Vince McMahon any goddamn way.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have now we're gonna get up to a point where people are gonna come back. We already know by next year.
We'll get to that.
Yes.
Because somebody
to
on
that.
the opposite side made comments as to that actually happening.
Ooh, okay. Let's get that. So, also
There we
another
go.
SummerSlam.
Match of the night.
Right?
Match of the night, hands down.
Right?
Match of the night. Miz and Logan Paul. Match of the night.
Who would have thought that we even think that with Logan Paul?
Match of the night. I'm not saying this was 5 stars or nothing,
No, but
this was match of the night.
Right.
This was an easy 4-star.
it was definitely something.
Look, I tell you right now, after WrestleMania, I was like, if Logan Paul ever comes back, him, Bad Bunny, and Pat McAfee are better than most wrestlers have been in it.
Yeah. definitely. I
Yeah.
need a triple threat match now with him,
Oh
Pat
my
McAfee,
God.
and Bad
I
Bunny.
be okay with that.
WrestleMania match. Please make it happen.
Like, obviously, like the Frog Splash was the highlight, but yo, the man it feels natural watching him.
Yeah.
It feels like
does.
he's been doing this for years.
Like down
Right.
to like the attire, down to the movesets that he have. Like he actually was training.
Yeah.
He actually was training.
And I respect that.
Yeah.
I absolutely respect that.
Like, if you watch the match from beginning to end as multiple times as I did, you would realize that, you know, the Miz is always there to help, you know, piss somebody through the match.
Mm-hmm.
The Miz do a lot of piss through the match. He had to take a lot of the bumps. Fucking Logan Paul had this.
He's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's still weird. Like, I feel like Logan Paul finally found his calling. He can keep his podcast, he can keep all this shit, Pokemon card opening. But this right here, I feel like this is something he supposed to have probably been started doing a long time ago.
Yeah. And let's not slight the Miz. This was one of the Miz's bestest matches in a long time.
oh yeah, definitely.
It wasn't just him like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be here to make sure the other person looks. No, he shined too in this.
Definitely shine because he definitely knows how to sell. Definitely knows how to pick spots, and he's doing it and he knows how to bring people over. So man, good kudos to the Miz too for that.
Yeah, and we were just talking about Pat McAfee, him and Corbin. If you can get a good match out of Corbin, bravo. This shit was good.
This was good. This was really good.
To get a good match out of that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, I like this. Pat McAfee, man, the people are behind him so much now. Like it's just how it's surreal how much they are behind him.
Like
The choir in the beginning.
His personality alone, he doesn't need to wrestle full time.
what I'm
If you took him off commentary and he just cut promos every other week, that's all you need from him, and just have him have like 4 pay-per-view matches a year.
Man.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, best commentary team. Look, best commentary we can have: Ronaldo, Joey Styles, Pat McAfee.
Word.
Damn, Joey Styles. I haven't heard
Joey
Styles
Styles.
in a while.
Joey Styles, yeah. I also like
Oh my
I like
God.
Ian Riccaboni from ROH. I like him too.
Yeah,
He's kind of slept on though.
Yeah, he is slept on.
It is, but just those three alone, I feel like the energy of any pay per view they will be on, you be like, bro, I'm tired. Like, I kind of go to sleep because they used up all my energy today.
Man.
Yeah. And again, just another banger of a match. Usos and the Street Profits.
Wow.
Now, at Money in the Bank, I said I will take that match and I'll put it up against Briscoes and FTR for Tag Team Match of the Year. This one, not as good, but it's still one of the best tag team matches of the year.
You think it would have made a difference if Jeff Jarrett was in this match?
Not
right?
particularly, but because this is such a physical rivalry that's going on, the fact that he's in everybody's face as the referee, like, no, I said 5, that's 5, get out the corner. I like that.
That's good. Yeah, because
It
I thought he did a good job.
it wasn't needed, but it did add a little something extra to it.
I thought he did a good job. Honestly,
it put that old school tag team mentality into them. Now where they go forward and they're trying to break you off and they're trying to sit. No, he gave you the real time to do what you had to do. Then break you up like how it used to be.
Right.
man.
Exactly.
Now this leads to a question though. Do you think the Street Profits is gonna split? With Montez Ford being like very, very hyped or getting over.
And you see he had a major match on Raw against Rollins.
He did.
So obviously they're going for the singles push, but I don't see the need to actually break them up like the way you broke up E in the New Day.
So
he can have a singles career and they can still be together.
There would be.
Triple H should know how to make that work. I'm pretty sure Triple H knows how to book that.
Yeah.
Vince probably could too. He just doesn't want to. That's Vince.
Triple H definitely knows how to book it. I'm kind of glad that he's in charge while the Street Profits are still here. So maybe we could see some good hype about him.
Yeah.
You know? But Usos, day one, you already know.
Yeah, Usos, man.
Still retain the title.
Yeah.
You can't break the bloodline, man.
1D.
1D. Shout out to the Dudleys.
Yeah.
By the way, Devon blessed him with the 3D. That was Devon.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a match agent, so he blessed him with the 3D. Now, also SummerSlam weekend, as they've been doing with all the major pay-per-views, they have the tryouts, and there's a big backlash from the tryouts. There were tons of concussions and other injuries, and the wrestling internet media has jumped to conclusions, again because Triple H is back, they're going to stop trying to get random people off the street to wrestle. We're going to go back to indie talent. None of that has been reported by WWE. The only thing is there were multiple concussions from the tryouts. That's the only thing they stated.
My bad.
My thing is, I feel like they should just go back to the indies because you taking people off the street and trying to train them. Some of them just don't come out as good. You're not going to get a Logan Paul. You're not going to get a Pat McAfee. You're not going to get a Bad Bunny. Somebody that like wrestling that much to do it. You're going to get models, people that play sports that probably never did this. They just want to try out and try something different. It's not the same as you getting a guy that's been wrestling in the indie for 15 years. All you got to do is just show him your style of wrestling in the company and then just let it go forward. Trying to teach somebody off the street is like trying to get somebody off the streets of Patterson and then pin them in a manager position and be like, you got this. No, the fuck I don't. I don't got this shit. I don't got this. Nigga, they're not going to train it. And then,
like, are you sure?
When Vince was in charge, look, when Vince was in charge, if he liked you, you got pushed. So that means you had less training, less know-how, and now you're getting a push that if you fail, you're gone. So you basically just lost your job over some shit that you had no control over.
Yep.
It's fucking stupid.
Yep. Also, the third thing that happened this week, and there's one more that we'll get to at the end of the show.
Yeah, of course.
I believe this was the first installment of the One Dead Man show. The Undertaker's speaking gig that I said was coming when he had his Hall of Fame speech. I called this motherfucker.
You did. Now it's Undertaker playing the role of Steve Jobs here.
Now, Friday night, the idiots on social media, like, oh, Undertaker's in town. He might have a match. No, you dumb fucks.
What?
Were you not paying attention that this has been advertised since when did things go on sale? May, when they first announced SummerSlam. It was like 3 days later they announced the One Dead Man show the same night. Well, not the same. The night before in Nashville, SummerSlam weekend. Pay attention, you dumb fucks.
Exactly. Like that was so dumb. Why put this man in the risk again?
He was not there to be involved. He was there for his fucking speaking show. You dumb fucks.
It's Taker Jobs now, man. It's not Undertaker.
Yeah, Taker Jobs.
It's Taker Jobs.
Taker Jobs.
Man, I don't understand. Man. They like to put people's health at risk.
Yeah.
Or
they just don't do any research. They see something like, oh yeah, this is what's gonna happen. No, do some fucking research. Go, as Jay-Z said, Google is your friend, bruh.
Yes. Google will always be your friend, especially from here on out.
On some fuckery, Rhea Ripley and Dominic had a little spot on Monday night.
Speaking of Doms.
Yeah, Dom got dommed.
Doms.
And she said, Dom, be out here living your dreams.
And
I would be
I'm
excited
okay
for
with
that.
it.
Exactly. I am quite okay with this.
Yes, I would be excited if I was put in this position.
The kind of shit that makes you want to rub your nipples.
Oh, yeah.
Blake Murphy got to fight me with the hands for real.
Imagine.
Yeah, just have Dominic tied up in the corner watching them.
Over there looking like that.
Oh, young Mysterio.
And you just have the noose so tight. Uncle Eddie, is that you?
Oh, God. That was dark.
Yes, that was dark.
And then she put on the shirt looking at him in the face saying, I'm your poppy.
Yeah. What up, Valdor? He said Dom has a Dommy mommy.
Dom.
All she had to do was whisper in his ear, that's a good boy. I bet you down with blood. I came in the ring. That's crazy. Oh, man. Ooh, well, when can I fight her again? Matter of fact, when we going to start getting those again? When we going to start having these intergender matches like we used to?
Yeah. Hello to Surf Wrestling. They said quite a bit. We'll get to that topic.
Yeah,
it's coming.
Yeah.
We're getting to that topic. But Vince Russo has peeked his head up out of the ground.
Like the ostrich that he is. Yep.
Yeah, he'd like to make an ass of himself this week. Mm-hmm. So Vince Russo said, I'm here for one reason and one reason only, to smarten you up. Do not be like these dirt sheet writers and marks who actually believe they want to believe it. Whatever the fuck that means. That's not English. Yeah. They want to believe Triple H is in charge of creative. Guys, I'm here to educate you. He is not in charge of creative. Everything is still going through Vince McMahon wherever he is hiding out. This is the exact same show. We'll go through it. There are a couple subtle differences, and I'll explain to you why. But please do not get caught up in Triple H's writing the show. It is such a better show now because, quite frankly, you'll look like a moron because the same guy is writing the show. Mm-hmm. Nothing has changed. Thank you, Vince Russo, for your wonderful contribution.
Type of thing. In a Triple H NXT type of reign, you can see the difference between it. People are getting pushed that Vince would never push ever.
Yeah. Fucking Tommaso Ciampa in one night. Ciampa got over, whereas he was a complete jabroni for the last 2 months under Vince.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, you are bugging, sir. Like, I understand you like sucking dick, but goddamn, Russo, go back to where you was at in that clutter room of yours and just go back and finish watching your old wrestling tape.
Russo, all I gotta say is
Stop it.
Just stop
Get
it.
some help.
Just stop it. Yeah.
That shit made no sense whatsoever. Like you can feel the difference between a Vince McMahon show and a Triple H show. But this felt more like a 3-hour NXT than it felt a 3-hour long boredom of Raw.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
word.
Now, in some positive behind the scenes talking, Bryan Danielson, formerly Daniel Bryan, he spoke on the famous Smack Talk with The Miz. He said at the time, Miz was very frustrated. He was Intercontinental Champion. It wasn't being put on TV too much. I was very frustrated because they weren't clearing me to wrestle, despite numerous doctors having cleared me. So just to get to the point of my frustration, we came up with this thing. The original plan that Mike and I had come up with was I'm going to deck him in the face. We wanted to get under each other's skin so much that it was plausible that I would be legit angry to punch him. And that was our intent. The idea was either they're going to fire me or it's going to get over to the point that they have to clear me to wrestle. But then Mike did such a great job, and I felt it was better for me to just walk off and leave him with his heat. He did an amazing job. Mike and I don't like each other legitimately, but Mike is also somebody that I respect and commend for working very, very hard.
Oh, that is positive, though.
Yeah.
And
that's what wrestling is supposed to be. I don't like you behind the scenes, but when we get in that ring, we make magic. Or on the mic, we make magic.
Yeah. And I respect that he's coming out about
people
this.
say it's money.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I respect that he's coming up about this and giving his opinions about Mike Mizanin, but
Ironically, I was watching the WWE Rivals on A&E. Mm-hmm. It was the Rock and Austin episode. One of the things The Rock said was, you don't have to usually don't. How did he phrase it? It was something about being friends about the people you work with. Mm-hmm. You're not necessarily friends when you work with people in the ring, but when you start making money together, you become best of friends.
Of course.
Look at Brock and Roman.
Brock and Roman, how many matches they had?
I'm sure they actually text each other. For the fact that Brock might actually have a smartphone, mm-hmm. One of the people he probably talks to is Roman.
Yeah, of course.
With the money they've made, of course they talk.
Mm-hmm. Of course they talk.
Of course.
I mean,
he probably that hey man, you having a cookout this weekend? I got some beef for you. Just killed the cows.
No, I'm sure Brock just sends him whole fucking cows. Like, here you go, man. Put that shit on fire. Because you know how like the Samoans have the giant roasts. Yeah, he just sends shit to Roman like, here you go, brother.
He's probably like their favorite person in the in the Bloodline family.
Yeah,
outside the Bloodline family.
Valdor said the mental gymnastics Russo had to go through to get to that conclusion. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah, and then he says, helps when money is involved. Yes, it is.
Of course.
Yes, it is.
All that movie. But yeah. On to the other
over
show
on the other channel. We had Fight for the Fallen, and one of the highlights was Ricky Starks. They started off with an incredible package on Ricky Starks because he's been getting shafted since he's been signed to AEW. He is extremely talented, mm-hmm. and he's been getting very little screen time. But what's needless really to say, go ahead.
What's really funny is this man was a part of a WWE tryout with Hawk, Charles, and somebody else that all went to AEW.
Mm-hmm. And he defended the FTW championship against Danhausen. He won pretty quickly. So kind of like last week, after the match, he said, hey, I still got gas in the tank. Somebody else needs to step up. Couple seconds ago, who comes out? They sent Hook.
They sent him.
And Hook took the FTW championship back home to put back on the mantle.
Daddy's belt is now the Sun's.
And Powerhouse Hobbs has turned on Ricky Starks.
And Taz was all surprised. Like, what?
Now, let me say, in one segment, Ricky Starks cut an amazing heel promo and an amazing babyface promo.
The same
night. In the same segment. Not the same night, in the same segment.
Same segment, same night.
It's one of the things that drive me crazy about AEW because the logic makes no sense, but it's still entertaining.
It was.
And that's how you have to judge AEW because the logic is just not there.
I'm going to tell you right now, Bubba Ray said it best. He said, less is more, and this was perfect.
This was perfect, definitely. I kind of like how it all transitioned into, now we're going to see Ricky Starks just going to have like a big over, like he's going to pop.
Yeah.
later on. He's definitely gonna.
No,
Pop.
well, I think this is to get Powerhouse Hobbs over because remember he's the one that attacked Starks, but at the same time he still has potentially beef with Hook because Hook just came and took the title. I don't know.
I mean, he gave him respect dabs though after the match.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, but I think this is about putting Hobbs over even more than Hobbs is because again, another talented guy.
Of course,
he's had limited indie experience, but from what he's learning quickly and he deserves a bigger spot on the card.
This
Now,
man worked
heel?
for Google before he became a wrestler. Come on now.
Yeah, that's right. He did. Now is he
Once
gonna be
again,
a heel?
Google is your friend, bruh.
Yeah. It is. My question is he going to be a heel or he's going to be face?
Who?
Powerhouse.
Heel. He's the heel.
He's gonna be the heel.
He's
right?
absolutely the heel.
So this is the face turn for
Ricky Starks. Yep.
Yep. All right. Cool. This is want to
Technically,
be on the same
kind of
page.
needed.
And then
He
the
did.
even bigger surprise in the main event of Fight for the Fallen, Daniel Garcia has taken down Bryan Danielson.
Wow.
He's the first person not named Kenny Omega or world champion Adam Page to defeat Daniel Bryanson. What the fuck?
What is going on here?
I mean,
Daniel Bryan.
if
and
they're
that man.
go ahead. If they're putting the rocket on Daniel Garcia, fine, but you just can't have him win and then be a jabroni again.
Yeah.
He's got to be shooting to the moon after this.
Because this is an upset.
Yeah.
This is called an upset.
Yeah.
Right here. If you beat one of the major stars or major wrestlers,
Yeah, you just can't beat him to like, oh yeah, he's a scrappy little guy. Good going. There has to be something big coming behind this.
yeah, he has to go over. He has to go over at this point. It wouldn't make no sense if he doesn't go over after this week. It would make no sense.
Yeah.
Because if they drop him down, man, he could go to WWE next year. Word.
And the other thing announced from Fight for Fallen, we now have trios titles, even though we just brought back the Ring of Honor trios titles. So now there's 2 sets of trio titles, and yeah, more belts.
So three trios belts. I never heard of a trios belt.
Ring of Honor's had it. I think 2012 they started the trios division.
I'm about to say they had the Trios division, and so did New Japan with the
New Japan has the never open weight trios title.
I never got the name that the never open weight. Nigga, what?
Yeah, there's that second set of belts where everything's called never because you have the never open weight, then you have the never open weight trios title, and then there's the never the strong titles under the never brand. Yeah. Also, there's no actual New Japan belt. Everything's either IWGP or never.
But I'm surprised WWE never came up with this.
Honestly, I'm fine not having a trios division. It's too
New Day
much.
would have been on that shit for a while now.
No.
If they did with a trios belt.
No offense, if we had a trio title, it'd work better in the Attitude Era when we had hella groups that had 3 people that had nothing to do and was never going to see a tag team title or a singles run. It'd work then. But now, the only trio group you have in WWE was the New Day. That was it.
True.
Everybody else was tag teams. So it would have made no sense whatsoever.
True. Because that would have been forced to make other trio tag teams, I guess, in WWE. And that would have been the worst.
It'd afford the trio title to become the women's tag team division and then have random people in the back like, hey, you want to become a tag team?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be at my steak at catering, dude. I can't do that today.
Oh yeah, it's steak night and catering. I can't miss it. All right, over to Tony Khan and his statement at the media scrum after Death Before Dishonor. He went on to say, people think that just because the CEO, chairman, head of creative changed in WWE, people... Whoa, he doesn't speak English either. I should learn to proofread this stuff before I go on air. People think that just because the CEO, chairman, head of creative changed in WWE, that magically people are going to switch teams. Good luck with that. Adam Cole is signed until 2027 now. I wouldn't expect to see him going anywhere anytime soon. Malachi Black also has a 5-year deal. I wouldn't expect him to go anywhere anytime soon. Just because these guys had some success under previous administration somewhere else, they're not magically going anywhere. So we've now come to learn that a lot of the WWE people that left in the last year are signed to either 3-year or 5-year deals.
So is Tony Khan sure about that though? Like, I know they're definitely signed for like a few years, but anything can happen. Anything can happen.
It then becomes. Then what happened? Will Tony Khan go the route of Vince McMahon and say, "No, you're not leaving"? If they ask for out, no, I signed you. You're staying here. You're going to honor your deal.
Well,
it's going to come to that where either Tony Khan has to step up and have some balls, or he's just got to continue to get walked over and say, "Okay, yeah, you can leave and go back to the other people."
I'm about to say that was true. Gordon, what's his name? Jordan Grace's little man.
Jonathan Gresham.
Yeah.
I was hurt. That was true. Then he finally got his meeting with Tony Khan like he wanted.
Now, based on that story, Tony Khan has this history of when he doesn't like somebody, he just doesn't answer your phone calls.
Yeah.
At least when it comes to Vince McMahon, when you actually get a hold of him, he tells you straight up what the deal is.
Yep.
Whereas Tony Khan just kind of avoids the situation until he can't any further.
Yeah. I can see him doing that.
So back to Jonathan. He's still under contract until further notice. He's not released, and he's at home collecting a check.
Valor said, "Bet most of the wrestlers have the buyer's remorse now."
Not quite.
Not quite. Yeah.
Not quite.
Not all.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, the writing.
Some I think probably has it, but not all of them.
No. All of them,
Yeah, the writing was on the wall. Like, things weren't going well in WWE. There was an opportunity. You took the opportunity. You're making pretty close to what you would have made in WWE, or the people that were still in NXT contracts. It is an upgrade. So, but as I've said, I've been disappointed with how they've used Adam Cole in AEW since he got there. Yeah, he's not a big deal. He's just another one of the guys playing with his friends. He's just there to hang out with the Young Bucks. That's how I feel about Adam Cole in AEW.
Plus, he's not getting pushed too much. The last push that he had was the Owen Hart tournament.
Yeah, that. And before that, he didn't have a win on TV, yet he got 2 world title matches. How does that work? You literally had not won a match since being in the company, but you got 2 world title matches out of it.
But yeah, your girlfriend has more great matches than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, word. And I can't let that down for that Owen Hart tournament. How are you gonna wear the actual colors?
Yeah, the only people in the tournament wearing were the ones that were going to win.
I can't fathom that. Like, what? You just did a dead giveaway and made the match less interesting.
Yeah. Now,
I can't let that down.
Yeah, the other thing that happened to SummerSlam weekend, apparently you're very passionate about this, so I'll let you lead it.
Yeah, all right. So, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, just had his final match. Is a tag team match with Andrade teaming up against Jeff Jarrett, who literally had a good weekend. Jarrett.
Yeah.
You know, just
and because he's not a WWE talent, he can actually participate in this.
Oh yeah, of course. But there are some WWE.
Correct. He's an executive, but he's not a talent. So
yeah, he's not a talent. Yeah. But there are some WWE legends, of course, in the building. We had Bret Hart, we have Mick Foley, we had The Undertaker.
And there was a meme because he's there with his wife, Michelle McCool, and sitting directly behind them was DDP. Mm-hmm. So the memes were, in 2022, DDP is still stalking Undertaker's wife. Go ahead.
Well, this was a Jim Crockett Promotions, of course, match. I felt like, yes, Ric Flair is an old man. He's a very old man, 77 years old. Most of the people helped him in this match, especially Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, who I forgot to mention. Even Andrade was like worried that he probably would have croaked already. Yo,
I don't know how many posts.
To see.
I don't know how many posts I saw where there was like, yeah, I really thought Ric Flair was going to die in the ring tonight.
Yeah. Literally, like almost the whole arena and everybody at home was thinking this guy's gonna die.
Tickets was expensive for this shit, and people only paid for it just to see if Ric Flair was going to die in the ring or not.
I think
I
it's
swear
the
I like
anticipation of if he's gonna die or not in this ring. It made
I'd
the
have paid
ticket sales.
ticket just to see him get. I'd pay money to take it just to see him get on top rope and get thrown off like he used to. That'd have been my highlight tonight. I wouldn't have gave a shit else about the rest of that match.
Oh my god!
Prior to the match, I saw a post where somebody interviewed Charlotte, and she was talking about, oh yeah, he said he wanted to do a spot off the top rope to the floor, and I told him no.
Why?
What you mean? Yo, he just get up there, he yell YOLO, he just go for it. Come on now, get out of here.
Did you see the promo after the match? He was like, "Oh, I'm about to go to whose house?" He said he was going to someone's house
party
and do a party. And you see like Undertaker, Mick Foley, and Bret Hart look at him like, "Yo, go home. Just go home."
They're smart enough to have gone home.
Yeah, exactly. All these three men in the background were smart enough not to do their last match at 77 years old.
Yo, fuck that. I can tell you right now, them three looked at him when he said that like, we're going home to go to bed. I hope you ain't asking us to come out with you. That shit ain't going down.
Mind you, this guy was in the brink of death almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He was in the brink of death.
Oh,
That's
and
what
he had
I'm
the
saying.
nerve to do a blade job.
They did a blade job for him. What the fuck?
I mean, it's not a Ric Flair match without a blade job, but shit, you're fucking how old, man?
You're 77 years old.
He's got to be on blood thinners. I'm surprised he didn't bleed out.
That's what I'm surprised of. Like, what the fuck? Yo, dude, I wouldn't do this at 77.
Nope.
I wouldn't. I would just lay my ass home.
I would go YOLO and just let whatever happens happen.
I'm glad he survived. I'm sure we're all glad he survived, but Jesus, that was a train wreck. Holy crap.
Yeah, it was not pretty in the slightest.
It was not pretty. It was like
not pretty.
It is what it is. A 77-year-old man in the ring just getting ragdolled everywhere. Like
the one thing about this whole interview, the only good thing about this interview is Jacob Fatu got to wrestle on this damn card.
Oh yeah, the undercard. Yeah, I didn't watch any of it, but from what I saw, it should have been a pretty decent show.
It was a good show. Yeah, before this match, I saw DDP literally go into the ring and just diamond cuttered Matt Cardona, which was pretty good. DDP looks very good for his age. Not like Ric Flair, but
DDPY, sir. DDPY.
I don't know
and
why.
It's not just fucking yoga.
I don't know why.
That's the actual tagline.
It is why. But I don't know why he was there, but he looks really good.
Yeah.
He definitely looked really good for what? How old is he? Like 50,
he's in his 60s. He's in his mid-60s.
The way he was walking around and running around, dude, he looked like he was 30 still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, you gotta think about it. DDP didn't get into WCW wrestling until he was already damn near 40.
Yeah.
He was 36.
Yeah.
When he got into wrestling.
Yep. Breaking news: the ratings for last night's Raw are out. 2.23 million.
Oh.
The highest rating in like 3 years.
Wow. That means Triple H is doing a good job. Now, I am looking forward.
I don't think it's Triple H doing a good job. I just think the fact that once they said Triple H was in control, everybody just started watching it more now.
I'm reading the chat. Valdor says Undertaker and DDP playing the long game of storytelling.
Yeah. Yep.
Flair is gonna take someone to Space Mountain over at Kid Rock's house. Yeah,
oh
Kid
man.
Rock.
Yeah.
Kid Rock's house. They was like, yo, we're gonna throw a party.
Yeah, I purposely skipped
Badass.
that shit. I was repulsed, man.
I was like, get Flair, go home. Go home. Man, he doesn't even have grandkids yet. I don't think. I don't know.
Oh no, he does.
Oh, he does?
David has kids.
Oh, David has kids.
And
Okay.
Charlotte's sister has kids.
Oh yeah. So
No, I take that back. No, they don't. No, they don't, because she's the one that's married to Conrad, that fat fuck. That piece of shit.
yeah.
Yeah. They don't have kids, but David has kids.
I'm just saying, like, he has to take his old ass home and go to see his grandkids or something, man. But he's still living that Ric Flair life.
Bruh, he don't want to see them damn kids. He wants to die in the ring. Let that man just do his job.
Yeah.
Of course. Ric Flair is on some other shit. Bro.
Yeah. And let's wrap the show up with Ultra Fantasy Booking. So last week was Dragon Force. And it kicked off the night with a match between Kevin Steen and Jay Lethal. Anyone who intentionally leaves the ring will be disqualified. And Kevin Steen took the win, 83% to 17%.
Nice.
Next up, we had a tag team match in the women's division. It was Thunder Rosa and Victoria taking on Fire and Desire, a.k.a. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. And Fire and Desire have won 59 to 41. And then them boys was out on the farm, and they felt like saying something. AOP. So was that it, you big motherfuckers? You was on the chopping block, but you got your shit together and became the hottest tag team in this promotion. But then we put hands on you, and it's like none of that ever happened. You boys are some bad motherfuckers when you want to be. But the past couple weeks seems like all y'all want to do is sit y'all fat asses in catering. We gonna give y'all one more shot. So get with it or get gone. Main event match. First time in a long time, Kane had a cage match with Wardlow. And the winner was Kane. What? Taking home
This
the
is a
victory.
certified hood classic.
65 to 35. I guess Wardlow just couldn't overcome the big red monster. I know for sure. Yo,
that game.
I've always wanted them to bring back the lyrics version of that.
I fucking love that fucking version.
Ah.
I love that version.
Matter of fact, I have it on my playlist. I listen to it randomly.
Me too. I love it.
And
So do
then, and then Paul Heyman, the GM of Dragon Force, he came out with Team Heyman, Cesaro, Shelton Benjamin, and Deonna Purrazzo. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you a man who's allowed me to revitalize his career in Shelton Benjamin. I introduce to you a woman who is a two-time champion under my watchful eye in Deonna Purrazzo. I also introduce to you a man who is the reigning, defending, undisputed champion of the world, Cesaro. A few months ago, our team had a setback, and the peasants on the other channel connived their way into earning a title match with our esteemed champion. Not that we fear the wee little prince as a threat, but there is always a plan B. And that B in plan B stands for my client, Brock Lesnar. One way or another, Team Heyman will retain. And that is a spoiler, not a prediction. And that was Dragon Force. And Ultra Fantasy Booking will be taking a slight hiatus. We're gonna revamp the rosters. When we come back, we're gonna do another draft. We're gonna get some new people, maybe find a way to eliminate some people, and we get some fresh faces on the show. We're still in the trying to plan a live stream where we do this on 2K. Just a special episode.
Of course, in the works.
Yeah, in the works.
You know what? For the last minute, I want to do something.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get this picture of this man. And you should go to your Twitter right now and see if we can do it at least the last minute. I'll even
Oh, you want to do a chic tweet?
We'll definitely do.
You want to do a
the
chic tweet? Okay.
tweets. There you go, the chic tweets.
He's saved in my searches, so
All right,
it's always right there.
Let's do it. Let's see what the chic had to say this week.
On my Twitter also.
Here we go.
And we got Iron Sheik's picture up here, so we're good. There you go.
Once a jabroni, always a jabroni.
Oh.
I'm right.
He's actually being nice to people. What the fuck?
I don't know. Wait, what?
Okay, here we go. My working hypothesis is that everyone on social media is a dumb son of a bitch.
There we go. That's better.
1 out of 4 people reading this is going to go fuck themselves.
I'm right.
If you can see clearly now, the rain is gone, go fuck yourself.
That was creative. I like that one.
Above all things, don't be a dumb son of a bitch. What would Dolly do, fuckface? Fuck the Monday.
Amen to that.
Hello, July. Last call to go fuck yourself. Next week, you can go fuck yourself.
Even in August.
Time sensitive, go fuck yourself. If you don't watch the SummerSlam, I'm going to break your fucking neck.
Jesus. I guess I did watch SummerSlam, so my neck's not broken.
Fuck the Wonder Pets.
Damn, that was specific.
Oh, Jesus.
That was very specific.
That motherfucker this week. Fuck that.
It's a good day for it to be a good day to fuck yourself.
Get one last one down the road.
Okay, let me see if I can find a really good one.
Good one. Really good one.
What's that?
Hey, here we
Good
go.
one.
It's really simple. Oh no, I'm just going to this one instead.
Okay.
Vincent Van Gogh, fuck yourself.
Nice.
Play on words. That's very creative.
Very creative, man. Iron Sheik, man.
I have been Darth Messiah. Oh, another announcement. We have a special episode coming next week. Little twist on the show next week.
Oh shit.
But yeah, we'll have a little something different next week. But yes, I have been Darth Messiah 2.0. And you, sir?
Can you say that again, sir?
Good night, J. Kid.
Good night to all, and to all, good night.
Peace.